Hey, Dr. J, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to meet with me.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited for this challenge.
Yes, me too. So we have some questions. So the MissFits 30-day health reset program with you, Dr. Julianne Lechuga. We're so happy that you've put this together with us. And I know the ladies have some questions. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of interest to start the new year right and really feeling good and dealing with some of the different health concerns like low energy and digestive discomfort. And some ladies are really struggling with losing weight, even though they're feeling like they're doing a lot of the right things, or frequent headaches, or so many. I talk with so many ladies about menopause symptoms and all the issues they have there. Can you talk a little bit about the two aspects of this 30-day program? The first one being the Medway, the bioenergetic scan. Can you explain a little bit about what that is and what it does?
Yeah, so the bioenergetic scan really looks at the source of some of your major problems and it breaks it down so that I can evaluate it and see where there might be a disruption in the body and why it might be causing some of your other symptoms. There's so many details behind why things start failing. So one of the perfect examples is hormones. Everybody wants their hormones fixed. But here's the problem. The liver breaks down hormones, the gut breaks down the hormones, they're primary places of it. The brain also has hormonal workings in there as well. So if we don't know where the issue started from, then we don't know how to fix the problem. So if we're just looking at one piece of the puzzle, then it's like having a ship where you have multiple holes in it, and yet you're trying to fix the sail. It's not going to go anywhere, and eventually it's going to sink. So we have to get to the source of the issue, and the real details in all of that is finding out what pieces need to be put back together in order for it to be whole again. And then your hormones come back into effect. The body doesn't care about where the hormones are at. It worries about whether or not it's going to survive whatever issues is going on right now. And that might be digesting your food or making sure that you're sleeping at night so that you actually can operate the next day, those kinds of things.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Thanks for explaining that. So that's the scan. That's super awesome. And then I know that which you've done for me, which is awesome. We get a whole report of what the findings are, and some guidance on like, hey, you have 32 things you can work on or whatever. The like knowing okay what to address first. So that's really super helpful. And then
Yep.
I know that you take it another step with
Yes.
the comprehensive health assessment, right? So that's the first part. But if ladies want to go another step, talk a little bit more about this. Adding on the comprehensive health assessment and the muscle testing and kind of this start here first game plan and the meal plan. Can you tell us a little bit more detail about how that can help?
Yeah, so if we just have like a bunch of information and I'm like, here's all the supplements you need to take and here's this and that. Well, the body can't maintain all that. There's too much information going in. It doesn't know where to start. It doesn't know what to do with all of it, and it's overwhelmed. It's like having too many things going on in your schedule and you can't separate each thing. So you have to hit it one at a time. And so the same thing goes for what I do. I end up doing some muscle testing in order to really find out where the body is prepared to start. What is it looking at, and what is the main things that I could do with it in order for it to not be overwhelmed, for it to not shut down, in order for it not to go in fight or flight? Because if it does, then we're going to give you all these things and they're going to do nothing for you. And so
Mm,
with that, I also do nutritional testing. And so then we could break it down to what exactly is aggravating you that can be creating more inflammation in the body and hindering your body from the healing process. So we look at what supplements to start with and what foods to start with so that you have a good point of execution right there. It's not
mm,
like, here's everything, good luck to you, see you later, right?
sure.
I actually give you some more information, go more into depth, and give you a plan.
Gotcha. Okay. So just to clarify, we could do the Medway scan. You give us all the information and
Yeah.
then you at least guide like, okay, I would recommend to start here. So
Yeah.
someone could start with a Medway scan, but if you'd want to do more, we could do the Medway scan and the health assessment, which goes deeper, and then you have a more comprehensive plan of a real game plan, and we're going to start here, then we're going to do this. And I know you do, so you do the assessment, but then you do a follow-up too to see how it's progressing. Is that correct?
Yep, so we'll do a follow-up at the end of everything, but just to kind of circle back, we
Sure.
will do in the biofeedback testing or the bioenergetic scan, basically it will give me starting points. What are your major stress points? And then that's where I'll tell you, this is something that we need to look at first anyways. And
Okay.
here's some ideas for things that you could do as far as supplements. The muscle testing just makes sure that we are addressing that or whatever it is, because sometimes in the scan, there could be like, too many things to address, right? So that's why we break it. I do the muscle testing to break it down just a little bit further, but I'll still give you all the information you need. And I'll
Sure.
still give you a plan of action, whether you go with the shorter option or the more intense option, right? And then we
Awesome.
just kind of break that down even further with some food ideas. And even if you do the biofeedback scan and that's all you do, we'll still talk about maybe some good things that might nourish your body a little bit more, especially coming back into the new year and wanting to do more for your body and really
For
get back
sure.
on track, right? After the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. I have eaten too many Christmas cookies to count so far. So I'll be seeing you too. Awesome. Okay, well, great. Well, so ladies watching this, you've got the links in this email. If you have any more questions, there is a link with a Q&A. Dr. J, thank you so much for your time that you're willing to spend 15 minutes answering any questions to make sure this is a good fit. But what a great deal. It's like $520 value for the whole thing. It's only at what, like 247. So thank you so much for offering that. I'm so excited to partner with you. And I can't wait to see the results of all the ladies who go through this program.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. I'm so excited you did this. Woohoo! Come on,
Yeah,
ladies, let's
awesome.
go.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. We'll see you
Thanks.
soon.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.